This picture showing Galveston mounted police leading a black man who had been arrested by rope sparked outrage across the country. Tonight, hundreds of people marched in Galveston demanding justice for Donald Neely. The emotional demonstration just wrapped up. Stephanie Whitfield was there for the whole thing.
For weeks, Donald Neely's attorneys promised a march would happen if body camera footage was withheld from the public. Well, today, hundreds of people did march by their sides down the same street where that controversial arrest took place. A passerby recorded this video on August 3rd. It shows Donald Neely being led down the street in Galveston, mounted patrol officers holding the rope.
Don't say no more, just show the video.
More than a month later, hundreds marched down the same street demanding justice, his attorneys leading the charge.
Pull the rope for Donald Neely.
Neely was arrested for trespassing. His attorneys say he's homeless and mentally ill. Ever since that controversial arrest, attorneys have called for body camera video to be released. But a spokesperson for the city of Galveston says that's not possible during an ongoing investigation.
Then show us the police body camera video so we can see this good character on full display when they interacted with Donald Neely.
But this group says they won't back down until the charges against Neely are dropped and policies at Galveston PD change.
I'm here today not because Donald Neely committed a crime, but I'm here today because those officers created and committed a crime.
We talked to both Texas Rangers and Galveston police before tonight. Texas Rangers said there won't be a criminal investigation into what happened, and Galveston police told us they stopped using that technique to transport suspects immediately after Neely's arrest, and now they're working on a new standard operating procedure. In Galveston, Stephanie Whitfield, KHOU 11 News.
Thank you, Stephanie. And just into our newsroom, a statement from the Galveston Police Chief, Vernon Hale. It begins, quote, "I respect those who participated in the walk today and value their fundamental right to free speech and peaceful assembly. We grow as a community by listening to each other." After that, he reiterates what Stephanie just told us. Read his full statement on our website, khou.com.